Because the brain is divided up into different areas of the brain are responsible for different body functions throughout the body. Generally speaking, a stroke on the right side of the brain will cause problems down the left side of the body, and conversely, a stroke on the left side of the brain will cause problems down the right side of the body. There's also a number of areas in the brain. So for instance, a stroke in the back of the brain that controls vision is more likely to cause problems with someone's vision after a stroke.
Basically, it affected everything on my left side. I used to have 5 fingers. I got really bad coordination on my left side. I didn't wear glasses before the stroke, but I've got double vision in my left eye, so now I've got some pretty thick prisms. My balance in my left side's horrible. If I stand on my left leg, I can probably do it for maybe 5 seconds if I'm lucky.
I had an internal capsule stroke, which had right-sided paralysis, had aphasia. It was hard.
I had my stroke in my brainstem, and it affected everything. I just lost complete function of everything from blurred vision, hearing, unable to speak, paralysed below the neck. And then over a period of time, my right side of my body returned to normal function and the left side of my head returned to normal function. I don't have a complete medical understanding of why, it's opposite sides from head to body. Where I had my stroke is in the crossover part of the brain where the left side operates the right side operates the left side of the body.
There's a number of factors that affect how dangerous a stroke is. Some of those factors are how quickly someone gets to hospital and how quickly they receive emergency treatment. Another factor is the size of the stroke, so what extent of the brain tissue is damaged by the stroke, and also the location of stroke. The other thing to consider also is the general health of someone when they have a stroke and their activity level. All those factors feed into how dangerous a stroke might be and also how easily someone recovers after a stroke.
It didn't involve a clot or a hemorrhage. The walls of a very tiny artery deep in the brain became stiffened and the oxygen couldn't diffuse through. So that's why there was nothing they could do.
Going back maybe as little as 20 years ago, for hundreds of years, doctors thought the brain and its wiring was fixed, and once there's brain damage, it can't be reversed. But new findings and new medical researchers found that there's a thing called neuroplasticity, which it doesn't repair the brain, but it develops new communication around the damaged area, therefore substituting the function that that damaged area once did to redevelop that function. It gives me some kind of hope that there is a possibility that I can continue to recover. But it is very, very slow. It's not like the beginning stages of your stroke where you may recover within the first year or two quite fast and get to a point, and then after that it's just snail pace. But also you have to be mindful of the fact that you can also take steps backwards. And I don't mean as in something's gone wrong, but I find that after stroke your body is very, very sensitive to fatigue, stress, anxiety. And it affects you in a way that if you feel like you're taking steps backwards, but you might just go through a bad patch, and that can last up to months.